In a dramatic escalation of Sudan's ongoing civil war, a paramilitary group has seized control of a critical oil field, threatening the economic lifeblood of both Sudan and its neighbor, South Sudan. But here's where it gets even more complicated. This isn't just about territorial control, it's about the global oil market, regional stability, and the livelihoods of millions. The Rapid Support Forces, RSF, a powerful paramilitary organization, has taken over the Heglig oil field, a strategic asset located on Sudan's southern border with South Sudan. This move has halted oil production and sent shockwaves through the region, raising questions about the future of energy exports and the fragile economies of both nations. The Heglig oil field is no ordinary site. It houses the primary processing facility for South Sudan's oil, making it a linchpin in the region's energy infrastructure. And this is the part most people miss. South Sudan, which gained independence from Sudan in 2011, relies on this pipeline for 90% of its state revenues. Despite its sovereignty, South Sudan remains landlocked, forcing it to depend on Sudan's territory to export its crude oil to international markets. This interdependence has now become a vulnerability, as the conflict in Sudan directly impacts South Sudan's economic survival. In a bold statement, the RSF declared the seizure of Heglig as a pivotal point in the liberation of the entire homeland, emphasizing the region's economic significance. However, this move has sparked controversy. Is this a legitimate step toward national liberation, or a strategic power grab with far-reaching consequences? Critics argue that the RSF's actions could exacerbate the humanitarian crisis and deepen the economic woes of both countries. Government forces and workers at Heglig retreated into South Sudan on Sunday, avoiding potential clashes that could have damaged the oil facilities. Yet, the damage is already being felt. In March 2024, Sudan declared force majeure on crude oil exports from South Sudan after a major pipeline rupture in an active war zone. Since the conflict erupted in April 2023, South Sudan's oil exports have plummeted, leaving its budget in dire straits. The conflict began when the RSF clashed with the Sudanese army in the capital, Khartoum, over political and economic grievances. Now, the fighting has spread to the resource-rich Kordofan region, threatening the very corridor that allows oil from both countries to reach global markets. But here's the bigger question. Can Sudan and South Sudan afford to let this conflict destroy their shared economic lifeline? Or will external powers intervene to protect their interests in the region's oil? As the situation unfolds, one thing is clear: the seizure of the Heglig oil field is more than a military maneuver, it's a high-stakes gamble with global implications. What do you think? Is the RSF's action justified, or is it a dangerous escalation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.